Good morning. Today we're working on our 1967 Yamaha YR1. That's an old 350cc two-stroke. I'm having an issue with my tachometer not giving any reading at all. I just took apart the headlight because the cable from the tachometer runs down through here behind the headlight and all the way back to here, I believe, in the back of the transmission. If you look back there, you can't see anything. Let me grab a flashlight here. All right, if the video looks like trash, it's because I'm trying to hold the camera and the phone in one hand while not breaking things in the other hand. So if you look back there, the tachometer cable is just completely unscrewed. So I'm gonna screw that in and we'll see if that just solves our problems. I'll probably wait until it's light out and then I'll take this for a little test ride. Yeah, it's my first time using this thing. We'll see how it goes here. Alright, that's enough. Alright, let's see here. Ignition on, fuel on, choke off at the moment, and one kick. I think I finally figured out what's going on with this tachometer. On the inside of this headlight assembly, there's a cable that goes right down here and it goes up into here, and at the top there's this little piece that screws in underneath here, just kind of straight up in, and then there's this squared off pin shape, and this actually connects up here and all the way down. The cable runs this way all the way back and in right back here. On the other end, it looks like this. There's another pin on the other end. Although I just noticed this looks a little bent, but I think it'll be fine. I think it just has a little bit of flex. But anyway, so there's the same shape of pin on both sides, and basically there's a gear down in the transmission that as it rotates, that spins this cable, and then it just goes all the way up here and ends up just spinning up here. I assume there's some sort of gear reduction, whatever, involved in this. But we discovered when I took the headlight out on this side, the cable was able to spin if you just twisted the top end of it, which if it were connected down at the bottom into the gear in the transmission, it should not have been able to spin at all, at least that easily. So we figured out that the pin was sheared off, or not the pin, but the cable was sheared off. So we pulled it out, the top end. So we got to figure out what's going on at the bottom end. So today I'm going to pop one of these air filters off, and then we'll unscrew that other end of the cable, and we'll take a look at it, see if we need to replace the whole cable or what we're going to do about that. In theory, I could probably take this inner piece out and just drop it in, but but it might be easier to just use this whole cable. So we'll find out. Interesting. What I don't know is where the rest of that pin is. I don't know if it's down in or what. So I absolutely did not think that was actually going to work, but I just grabbed a pair of pliers, just reached down in there, and I just pulled this out. So I don't think it was jammed down there or anything. I think when it just snapped off the edge of this cable, when I pulled the cable off, it just didn't come with it. So here it is. A little better lighting. But yeah, it's a little squared off sheared pin. So I don't know if I'll have time before I have to run off. It is Easter, so I have things to do. But when I come back in here later today, I'll take this, quickly install it in that end, run it up to the headlight. I'll pull the headlight out and just screw it back in up there. I did get this part from my parts bike here, which is really convenient. I'm very grateful to the guy who sold me this whole mostly complete bike if you include all the parts that came with it. In fact, it was kind of more than one whole bike because there were a lot of parts from 1968 YR2. This is a 67 YR1. I knew at the time that there would be things that I would need from it, but I didn't know exactly what right away. But these cables aren't exactly easy to find, so I'm very grateful that I have that. All right, I have the new cable installed here, so this will be the moment of truth. Flip back on, put a little gas to it until there is electricity here. So we'll just kick it over. In theory, if everything went well, even at idle, I should see the revs. Probably need to choke it. Tachometer's working. Yay. I don't know what that H was. I don't know if that H is like high revs or hot. I know the C would probably be cold, I'm guessing. The H and the C never really showed any lights before. N is neutral. That's our next project, actually. I got this wire down here that should be hooked on right in there. I don't know if you can see that, but it's disconnected, so I'm going to have to reconnect that. And if that works, that should show us our neutral light. Let me make sure I turn the gas off here, otherwise I'll have a couple of drops on the floor in the morning. But anyway, we'll get this back in. Oops. I guess I still have my pliers in there. Anyway, so we got to throw the air filter back on the side of there and put this screw back in the bottom of the headlight. Otherwise, that is a project well done. Cheers. Hello.
You're fucking bad, I remember these things.